But what if I were to tell you there are only 3 secrets that you need to know to get onto the golden path to wellness success so you can reclaim your energy and vitality and feel like $1,000,000 again? Would you want to know more? Great, because once you know these secrets and you act on them, then you'll have enough energy to do all the things that you want or need to do. Your confidence and self-image will soar, which will allow you to attract more of what you want into your life. And you will be amazed at how much better you feel. My question to you is, who here, if you're being really honest with yourselves, would love to feel healthier, more vibrant, and more youthful than you do right now, but you're just not really sure what it is you need to do to get there? The first secret you need to know is avoid health snatchers. Now, what do I mean by health snatchers? Okay, so health snatchers are what I believe to be the 3 core root conditions underlying all health problems. And these are chronic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and immune system weakness or deficiency. So all of these conditions or these symptoms are really your body's way of telling you something is off and you need to make an adjustment. Okay, so there's a growing body of evidence through the science and research of something called epigenetics. And what that looks at is external circumstances that actually affect the way our genes behave. So it's looking at things like nutrition, social, emotional things, and then environmental conditions, and how that can turn on or turn off certain genes in our body. Now, most people don't have the confidence in their ability to do this themselves, so they seek help outside themselves. They go to doctors or other healthcare practitioners looking for them to fix their problem. And they end up getting mixed and often frustrating results. See, it turns out that most doctors and practitioners aren't really any better at deciphering these messages than you are. The truth is, your bodies or our bodies are talking to us all the time. For some of you, your bodies may even be screaming at you, and you can't hear what it is that your body's trying to tell you because there's just so much noise going on inside that the messages are getting mixed up, muddled, just plain drowned out. You know, I help people identify and eliminate all the hidden toxins and maybe not so hidden toxins in the different aspects of their lifestyles that are accumulating in their body. I mean, the first step to doing this is to first stem the flow of toxins on the outside coming into the body. And once we do that and get them in pretty good shape, then we work on, whatever toxins are remaining in the body. So as long as the communication channel between your brain and the rest of your body is open and flowing freely, you're good. Where the trouble starts is when the signals start getting crossed and muddled. And that can happen in a variety of different ways. You see, 60% of your immune system is in your gut. So it's no surprise really that if you don't eat properly, you're going to have some issues, right? Other way it can happen is when there are hidden viruses and hidden or low-level infections in the body. And many of us have these and have had them for years, and some of us have even had them for decades without even knowing it. And now, this can also happen when too many toxins get into your body and they can't get out.
Well, the statistics, what they say is the annual estimated cost of allergies to the healthcare system and businesses alone is $7.9 billion.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah, if that's not crazy, I don't know what is.
Life is short, and let's face it, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. Right? And all the time that's spent in indecision, inaction, or misguided action is lost time. You never recover that time. You never get it back. And so for me, it's a cautionary tale. It's like, if something's not right with you, and you need to take that very seriously, right? You need to invest time and whatever resources are required to address that now, nip it in the bud, as they say, before it gets worse. We live in an increasingly toxic world that's constantly creating new challenges, health challenges that can't be easily addressed or resolved using this sort of cookie-cutter, medication-based approach that we get from doctors and the healthcare system. So the illnesses take on many forms, but the root cause is all the same. It all comes back to toxins and toxicity in the body. I tell most people, there's a lot of things in the world we have little or no control over whatsoever, but these 3 areas are actually something we do have a lot of control over. It can also increase your lifespan and support you in aging beautifully and gracefully. And who doesn't want that, right?